Welcome back, friends, if you are returning viewers, and welcome new friends if you are new to the channel. Today, we are going back to our Snowrunner Let's Play, and as you can see from the upper right corner, we are doing the essentials, where we have to deliver 2 bricks, 2 wooden planks, and 2 fuel to Smithville Dam. I will show you where I am on the map, as I already have the 2 bricks loaded. And we are in Black River at the warehouse just east of the garage and a little north. As you can see from the map, I have a good majority of it unlocked, but I haven't been through with the scanner to get the rest of it unlocked. And essentially what we are going to do from here is we are going to go back to the garage. We are going to pick up a 4-slot trailer. And on our way to Smithville, we're going to stop by the lumber mill and pick up 2 wooden planks. And then we will get the 2 fuel from Smithville Dam. And then it's just a quick hop, skip, and jump to the farm on Smithville Dam to complete this contract, and we will see where we go from there and how much time is left. With that, it's time for us to get on the road. Now, the truck I am currently using is a mod truck called the Workhorse. This has different configurations, but I am currently running it with a sideboard bed and Tega tires. The truck itself does pretty good. I would not consider it an overpowered vehicle by any means, as once you get to maps like Island Lake, it can tend to get stuck in all the swampy water. But that's not a bad thing in Snowrunner, because you don't necessarily always want a truck that's not going to get stuck. That takes the fun and the recovery aspect out of the game. Now, if you are returning viewers to my channel, I did just upload a new video because I wanted to see how the video would do. I will put a link to it at the end of this video, and if you're interested, please check it out. If not, that's okay. I will also leave a link to the Snowrunner playlist for our Let's Play, so that any new viewers can get caught up if you're coming in and this is the first time that you've seen one of my videos. So now we have our bricks, we have a 4-slot trailer, let's head on our way to the lumber mill. And you will notice that it said POG. If you are playing on console, this is a mod trailer that should be available via your mod hub. A lot of what you will see in my gameplay is with mods. Having the hours I have into this game, the vanilla vehicles just are not sufficient enough, in my opinion, to get through these maps. Even when you equip them with the top of the line engine, transmission, suspension, and tires, they still struggle way too much. As you can see with this truck in the lower right corner of your screen, it does have all-wheel drive, but is not currently engaged. It also has diff lock, which is engaged, but that is because diff lock is always on in this truck. Most trucks in-game, if you get the diff lock option for them, and you have the upgrade for it, you have to shift the vehicle into low gear just in order to engage the diff lock. Now, I am not a truck driver. I am also not an off-road guy by any means. But to me, it seems kind of strange that a vehicle would have to be in low gear in order to be able to use diff lock. Now, I understand the thought process if you're using your diff lock for off-roading purposes, such as rock crawling and the like, because you don't want to go extremely fast when you're rock crawling, because you need to pay attention to how the terrain differs and be able to compensate for any kind of potential body roll that the rock crawling vehicle may have. So in that instance, I understand having low gear locked, or having diff lock locked being in low gear. That's where the low gear is going to come in handy. Now, we are almost to the lumber mill, where we will pick up our 2 planks. Now, could I do this by purchasing the planks and using a crane to load them onto the trailer? Sure, I could. For those of you new to the series, I've never been very good with the cranes in this game. And because of that, I don't generally tend to use them. There are certain missions where you really have no choice, and you have to use the crane. Because you have to go out and pick up things from off the ground. And that's fine. In those instances, you will see me use a truck with a crane. As a matter of fact, I think it was in one of the very first episodes, I would say, first 5 or 10 episodes of the game, and our LP, that I was doing just that. And it was a how to complete the Cousin Cletus task. In that video, I even said that that was one of my most hated tasks in the game, because I had never been able to successfully complete it. And it took 2 attempts at filming that video just to get the video to film so that I could put it on the channel. And then that sparked the idea for me to do a more recent how to retrieve series on the free trucks. Now, speaking of that, to my returning viewers who are wondering why I am not making a video on how to retrieve free trucks in Season 15, well, that would be because I haven't quite figured out the new map yet and where it is safe to drive. For those of you new to Snowrunner, the Season 15 map is a Canadian map. It's actually 2 maps in total, and it is a full winter map. I did do an episode on that where we were scouting, and our initial goal was to try and retrieve one of the new trucks. I'm not going to tell you what happened. You'll have to watch to find out. But let's just say I got a real big kick out of the ending of the video. So, if you want to see what happened, go ahead and check out that video. I'll leave a link to that as well at the end of this one. And we are almost to the gateway for Smithville Dam. I will see you guys when we get to Smithville Dam. Okay, and so we are now on Smithville Dam. For you guys, it's only been a second or two. For me, it's been a minute or so. For those of you new to the channel who might ask why I didn't just let the recording go through the loading screen, well, I am currently playing on a laptop that is about 4.5 years old. Maybe 4, I'm not quite sure. And at this point, it is very slow when it comes to loading. So, what I do and we're going to gas up while we're here. What I do is I pause the recording because I don't want to have you guys waste time watching a loading screen when I could optimize that time you would be wasting watching a loading screen with you being able to watch actual gameplay. So now we have everything we need for the farm. We're going to go back the way we came, and we are going to take this left. As we run up this hill, if you are new to the game and haven't yet come to Smithville Dam, you are going to see a location that you are going to want to come to on this map. So that you have it unlocked. Michigan is basically the starter's map for Snowrunner, as everybody who's starting a new game starts in Michigan until they get through the brief tutorial. And off to your right, you will see the garage located in Smithville Dam. Now, the Michigan maps, there are 4, but only 2 have maps. Or only 2 have garages. That being Black River, the map you start on, and Smithville Dam. Island Lake and Drummond Island unfortunately do not have garages, which is kind of a pain in the butt, because if you have to recover a truck, because you don't have anything capable of going out and rescuing ones that you may have tipped or just straight up got stuck. Alright, before we plunge into this, let's go ahead and kick our all-wheel drive on, as we are making a right into this soupy mess, because this is our path to the farm. But as I was saying, I think for a starter set of maps, I think Drummond Island Lake should have garages, just so new players aren't completely overwhelmed, and if they need to, they can just recover. And here we are at our destination. Oh, I X'd out of it, but we got some money for that. And now we have another task, which is to deliver consumables to the preacher's house. Let's check the map real quick. The preacher's house is up by the fuel station. We have to go that way anyway. So let's jump back into cargo management. Let's throw 2 consumables on the truck. And now we're going to spin this truck around. And yes, I am going to drive through this cornfield. The corn is no good after the weather that this area has had. So there's no loss. And on our way to deliver the consumables, we will stop by the garage and we will get rid of this trailer. Once again, to new viewers and possibly new players of the game, one good thing about the game, if you're playing on just a regular save, is that you can buy and sell trailers at the exact same cost. This series is being made on New Game Plus, where I pretty much left all the settings as default. The only thing I really changed was that I wanted the video to be, or I wanted the save to be set at day only, so that when I'm making videos, there is no night cycle to dim the environment, which makes it bad for YouTube compression. And quite frankly, I think it makes it harder for you viewers when you have to watch a video where it's cycling through day and night as rapidly as Snowrunner does. So now we're going to run in here. And we're going to come over here to this yellow square. And just look for the trailer that says sell. Wait a minute. Let's close out. Let's come back. Oh, it's right there on top. We'll go ahead and sell that. That must be something that was changed in a recent update to Snowrunner, because I have never actually seen it to where the attached trailer is first on the list. So if that is a quality of life update for Snowrunner, I am very much for that, because it makes it easier when selling trailers. And if you have made it this far in the video, and you like what you've seen so far, please consider hitting that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. It's just a little red button, and it takes all of 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button, and it will help out my small channel immensely. With this, we got 730 experience and 5,000 cash. We will take that, and I will call this an episode. I want to thank all of you for watching, and I want to wish you a good day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, whenever you may be watching this. I wish you all well, and I will see you in the next video.